everyone, and welcome to another episode of Crafty Beer Reviews. Today is the beginning of AleSmith Beer Week, and the very first beer that I'm starting with is their Wee Heavy. Now, this is a year-round offering from them, and I know that this is an aged version because I bought this at a store, and it had quite a bit of dust on it. Now, the only question is, how old exactly is it? See, the problem is that AleSmith has only been doing bottle dating for a handful of years now, and so all of their previous beers that weren't bottle dated, it's almost impossible to figure out exactly how old they were. Now, there's no bottle date on this one. There's the silver foil that was on it, as you guys saw in the video, so I've talked to a few people, I've read a few articles. It looks like maybe 2011, 2012 is when they began bottle dating, so if this was bottled before it, it could be from 2011, it could be 2012, it could be 2010, 2009. There's really almost no way to know exactly how old this beer is. At the very least, it's over a year old. That much I know for sure. Other than that, who knows? So, I've never tried it. I'm definitely looking forward to trying this one. So, let's go ahead and check out the aroma. Oh man, right away there's this really rich, deep caramel and toffee notes. Really, really strong. There's kind of this sugary sweetness, kind of like a molasses type of sweetness in there. Definitely getting a sweet bread, a little bit of some kind of toasty, biscuity notes as well. Getting a subtle amount of smoke, not a ton. It's definitely smoky, but it's not over the top. It's definitely not a really strong note. It's a very subtle note. Other than that, I'm getting a ton, and I do mean a ton of dark fruits. I'm getting like prunes, raisins, figs, dates. Yeah, just really, really sweet smelling. This smells like a great beer. Definitely seems like age has not hurt this thing one bit. So, let's go ahead and take our first sip. Oh man, wow. Just like in the aroma. Right up front, the first thing I'm getting are these really rich, decadent caramel and toffee notes. Definitely getting that kind of sugary sweetness in there. It's almost like a molasses type of sweetness again, just like in the aroma. I'm getting a little bit of that smokiness. Now, it's not really, really strong. It comes in about mid-palate, I'd say. It kind of lingers around a little bit. It's not like a meat type of smoke. It's definitely more of that kind of earthy, woody smoke, but it's in there. It's just a little bit more subtle. Definitely getting those bright notes in there from the malt as well. And on the back end and mid-palate, I'm getting a ton of dark fruit. We're talking plums, figs, dates, raisins, all of them. You know, they're almost, the raisins in particular almost have this sweetness to them. It's almost like a candied raisin or something like that. Really, really sweet. But as interesting as all these sweet notes are, you know, they don't make this beer cloying. It's not overpowering, which is really nice. There's actually a little bit of kind of some earthy bitterness. You know, I'm sure that whatever hops they're using have obviously faded quite a bit at this point, so I'm not really getting any actual hop taste, but I am getting a little bit of like an earthy note, like a little bit of earthy bitterness in here for sure. And it really helps to balance out those sweeter notes, because definitely with the caramel and the toffee, those rich notes, kind of that molasses sweetness, this could go overboard, and it really doesn't, which is nice. It's got a medium body. It's a little bit thinner than I would have expected. The mouthfeel is also a little bit thinner. It's not overly carbonated, which is nice, but it's not undercarbonated either. It doesn't quite have that creamy mouthfeel that I was expecting it to have. It's definitely got a little bit of a thinner mouthfeel, although it is coating, and it's got a little bit of kind of this sweet, sticky glaze in my lips. But, man, this is an easy, easy beer to drink. For being 10%, I don't get any heat at all. I can't smell the alcohol. I can't taste the alcohol. I don't even get any warmth as it goes down. So this is a dangerous brew in a 750 milliliter bottle. So awesome, awesome stuff. However old this is drinking great right now. If anybody has any suggestions, any tips, any way that, you know, maybe even from my tasting notes that you guys think you might be able to pinpoint the date, please let me know in the comments section. Shoot me a message. I would definitely be interested to know. I mean, like I said, this has got at least a year plus on it, but other than that, who knows? This is a really, really awesome take on the style. I'm really digging it. It's one of the best American examples that I have had so far. And I know that they have a barrel-aged version. I would love to try this because this beer seems like it would be a perfect, perfect beer to be thrown into a barrel, whether it be bourbon or whiskey or something like that, it would be an awesome, awesome pairing. So as far as rating, guys, I'm going with a 9.2 out of 10. Again, I love the sweet notes, the really rich toffee, caramel, excuse me, I'm having a little bit of trouble talking, as you guys can see. Perhaps it's the alcohol finally sitting in. And definitely those dark fruit notes, that subtle smokiness, it just makes for a really awesome beer. Again, I wish the mouthfeel and the body were a little bit more full, a little bit creamier, but other than that, I really don't have any complaints. It's a great beer. If you guys haven't checked it out, I think you need to do so. Alright guys, that does it for this beer review. Be sure to tune in for more AleSmith Beer Weeks to come. And remember, I hope whatever you're doing involves good craft beer. See ya.